All right, folks, let's set sail. You know, after a wrongdoing and you flee, the long arm of the law, we're told, comes after you. You may run, but not hide. The defense headquarters says many suspects have been arrested in connection with the killing of 5 soldiers in Abia State. Recall that 5 servicemen were brutally killed on May the 30th while reportedly going against enforcers of the sit-at-home directive. The Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Edward Buba, disclosed this information at a press briefing in Abuja. Now, some camps belonging to the outlawed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, and the Eastern Security Network, ESN, were destroyed. The arrested suspects are helping with information on those still at large. Wale, these are times that keep trying men's souls.
Yeah. I think my heart goes to the families of the 5 soldiers that were killed. It's a very unfortunate incident. We should put ourselves in that position. Some of them are married. Even if they are not married, they have parents, brothers, sisters. Just go for a national assignment like that and you never come back. I think if you put yourself in that position, you know that it's a very painful scenario.
Traumatic too.
Traumatic, yeah. And I think I'm also impressed by the statement of the military that it used intelligence-led process that, led them to be able to arrest the culprits. Because the pattern has always been to punish a few people for the offense of few criminals. When there is a crime committed somewhere, you go to that community and destroy, the whole place. And I think we have seen that happen over and over in Odi in 1999, in Odioma, in Zakimbiam. And this is not a useful method to deal with culprits. If there are 1 or 2 people that have committed crime, the best thing is to use your intelligence to pick those people. Because if you want to enforce collective punishment, a lot of innocent people will suffer.
Yeah.
Even those that are in support of the army, even those that are retired soldiers, they are policemen who are serving communities in different manners, will be victims. So I also read that they have arrested some people, and I hope the army will do diligent work so that those that are innocent people,
will not pay for.
Should not pay for the offense, for the crime that they know nothing about.
Yeah.
And I think on a fundamental narrative, the issue that we are facing is not just about law and order. It's a very fundamental issue that speaks to a political problem that is facing our country. And I think it is time now for us to be thinking deep down in our mind that for how long are we going to continue this armed confrontation with fellow Nigerians? We had a civil war that lasted for 30 months, and we thought that was the end. But now, there is, armed agitation for sovereign state of Biafra. So I think that beyond the law and order, beyond arresting people, we need to look at this fundamental issue, which are the center of the national question. That is Nigeria, do Nigerians really see themselves as one? And if there are ceaseless agitations, people resorting to arms, what led them to a situation where they begin to carry arms? IPOB did not start as an armed group. In fact, it started with peaceful demonstrations. It was the killings that propelled them to resort into armed struggle. And also, if you look at what happened in Odi, Kensarura started with protesting with leaves and all that, but he was hanged. Then Odi, when few people killed policemen, the Obasanjo regime went there and killed hundreds of people, women, children. I was one of those people that went there immediately after the siege was listed. Myself, Femi Falana, Olisa Agbakoba. We saw carcasses of women. That also produced armed groups, Asari Dokubo, Tompolo, Ateke. Yeah. So and look at even the case of Mohammed Yusuf. If he had not been killed in that brutal manner, probably would not have had Boko Haram today. So I think it is time for us to begin to think and look back. It's not every time you win your war by, through force. We need to look at the structure of Nigeria and then listen to these agitations, people that have resorted to carrying arms, so that we can sit down and talk about the future of this country.
All right. Kunle, I'm more troubled by the size of the arrests made. You can put a figure to it.
Well, not just the alleged, killers of Nigerian soldiers. They arrested many people, oil theft, so many other things. You can see the Nigerian troop is doing a massive operation in the southeast, and I think through that they were able to nab some people who have been, branded as
who are connected,
alleged killers of the. I'm not bothered about the sheer number of whoever is picked or not. What we should start thinking about.
But aren't you bothered about the narrative you will get to hear later?
Where I'm going is we need to do a conversation around what we want our country to be.
Okay.
Over the years, we are treading the same path. This was the same narrative throughout 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari. It is continuing under President Bola Tinubu. Is that what we want? A country where Nigerian soldiers can just be, mercilessly killed? For what? No, that's not acceptable. For whatever reason, you can't kill Nigerian security, agents for whatever reason, whether you are angry, you are not angry. No. That is, you have crossed the red line. And any country that permits it, then there's no country. You kill soldiers, you kill police, you kill everybody. No. These people you are killing are also Nigerians. Perhaps some of the things you are angry about, these people you are killed, that have been killed, are also victims of the same, narrative. You get what I'm saying? We need to do something. Whatever it is, we need. For example, why are people not happy about their country?
Okay.
Why are people permanently angry?
Well, invariably, you are saying the country hurts from so many sides.
See, when it's not about what is happening in the southeast, the government of Nigeria needs to look further what is happening in the southeast.
A second long, hard look.
Please. That's not a volatile part of Nigeria. The Igbos are not known for killing me. No. They are known for their industriousness, everything, enterprise. Now, all of a sudden, because of the way the last administration mismanaged the issue of IPOB, they became a violent organization. Then you thought, because you have power, Nigeria, federal government, yes, we prescribe. After being prescribed, IPOB is still operating. So Nigeria is losing big. And whatever it is, we need to do it. It is not acceptable. Whatever we can do to solve the problem of IPOB, because that crisis has not been solved. Whatever, it is not beyond us, and we don't need any commission, any court, just political solution. We will solve it.
Yeah, Adekunle Yusuf, I share your sentiment. Okay then.